There's a huge Rudist out here. Oh. Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to another fossil hunting episode. Yeah, that's right. So I returned to the same area where I was last week. Well, this is not the same area, so it's more or less the same place. I'm in the other side of the hill, and now I found this little sanctuary up in here, up in the hill. So I tried to come in here and make a visit. And as well, I was looking at the ground, and well, I still didn't saw any fossils yet. But anyway, still the sun is rising, so there's not too much to search, because I need a little bit of more light. Well, but let me show you the sunrise here in this sanctuary. I'm not familiar with the story of this place, so I just saw on Google Earth, and I saw that this was built in here in the middle of all of these rocks that are in here. So I decided to come and take a look and record a little bit, because I know that you guys also like to see the spots that I visit, not just the fossils. Oh, this is very beautiful, and it's very well taken care of. So as you can see, last week I was down below, so in that hill over there, and now I'm on this side. So I still have a lot to explore out here. And as you can see, so this little church, a little sanctuary, was built in the middle of these boulders, huge boulders. I'm going to take a look on the other side of the sanctuary. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. So cool. Oh, we have a little throne out here. So well, I'm going to take a few pictures, and we have what it appears to be some sort of a throne, or some sort of a chair that was sculpted in the rock. So it's so cool. I guess out there could be a saint or something, or some sort of a statue. So this is very, very cool. Anyway, so I thought that you might like to see this, so I'm going to stay a little bit up here, and then I will resume my investigation down below. So stay tuned, friends. So friends, I was investigating this slope in here next to this vineyard. So the landscape out here is pretty amazing. So but this slope doesn't have, well, so far I didn't pick up any signs of fossils. So it almost looks like it is some sort of clay, solidified clay, but it's very poor. So I just found some snails. So as you can see, there is a snail in there, and well, even rocks, they are not appearing in this sort of material. So well, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, if I'm going to stay in here investigating, or if I'm going to change location. This is just too beautiful out here. Well, I'm going to spend a little bit more time, and then I will be on my way, probably back down to the valley, to see if there is anything out there. I just want to point out to something. I'm not really sure if you guys can see this in the camera, but out there is a spot. Let me see if the camera picks that up. So it almost looks like it is some sort of a rainbow, but it's just square. It doesn't do any circle, so it's so weird. So it's so weird, and it's beautiful as well, because the sun is in this side, and the reflection or rainbow, it's up there. So It's so beautiful. Oh, see? Well, I'm going to stay up here to see if anything more happens, but this is just awesome and beautiful. So I'm truly blessed. So friends, I changed location a little bit, so I'm still near the road up here. So I didn't find any fossil whatsoever, but I did find this outcrop in here, and that is more what I am after. So not that clayish stuff, but it seems that it's quite impossible to go up there because this is full of bush. So I'm going to take a look around. Probably there's more stuff to investigate out here. So this is a very beautiful area. So but well. So I was looking if there is some sort of a trail up there, but I guess it's kind of dangerous. But on this side we have a super cool landscape full of vineyards. If you like wine, you definitely will love this place out here. So let me investigate a little bit more and see what I can find. Okay, first I need to apologize because this today it's not paying off, but anyways, I found this exposed bedrock in here and I was looking and didn't find any fossils, but just want to show you this, guys. So this thing out here, I believe this is made of, this is full of, I guess this is some cocoons of spiders or some sort of a bug, but this is made by limestone, so it was kind of a dripping up here. This was hollow and filled this cavity, so this was inside of the ground for a long time, I presume, and now it's showing off. But well, out here fossils so far is, I think, not a single shell or oyster or whatsoever. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do now, but anyways, let's continue. So friends, I was up there in that sanctuary that is in the middle of all of that hill. So I came back to this side of the hill, so by foot, so it's quite a distance. So I'm still up here in the middle of the vineyards, so there are vineyards everywhere. So I didn't saw any fence whatsoever, and I came back in here to see if I can investigate these boulders and these rocks that are in here. So today I didn't find any fossils, so I'm kind of not used to that. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to publish this or not, because I didn't find anything relevant. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. So stay tuned, friends. Well, this hill is very tall, so it doesn't have an elevator. So as I was saying, I'm not really sure if I'm going to post this on YouTube, because, well, in terms of fossils this is pretty poor, but I keep finding something. I think this is a little bit weird, so check this out. So this is another piece of rock that is in here. I didn't remove it yet, so see, what's this? So there's this round bit, there's, I guess this is a line, another line. Let me just make a close-up. So let me take this out. So, and it has this cut on this side. Well, I cannot see nothing yet because of the mud, but looking at this on from this side, so from this angle, you almost can see that there is lines in here. Well, I'm not really sure what is this, if this is a rock or if it is part of a fossil, and it has some tiny bits. I'm not really sure what is this. I guess this is some sort of, well, concretion. So I'm going to take this home with me, another piece of, I'm not really sure if it is a fossil, but anyways, so I'm finding some weird stuff, but anyways, let's see if I can find something that I can identify can identify and say that it's a fossil. What's this? This is just a rock. So there are funny rocks in here, so not really sure. See, from some angles they almost look like they are some fossils. So I'm going to investigate a little bit more, so maybe I can have some luck today. Let's see. So common sense normally tells us that the good stuff tends to accumulate in the bottom, but take a look at this, my friends. I'm almost at the top of the hill, and I'm looking at this path that was made by the water, the erosion, and check this rock. So I almost was about to give up and go home, but take a look at this, my friends. So here it is. So in the top of the mountain we have, I really don't know if this is part of a crinoid or part of an ammonite, but I'm leaning to a crinoid. And we have, I'm guessing this is a nether. Not really sure, but so I'm not really sure. Let me see. Are you seeing this, guys? So there's crinoids in there. Aha. So, and on this side as well. So friends, take a look at this. So it's so well disguised in there. So are you seeing the fossil? So there's a lot of sticks in here. Check this out. Check this out. Almost looks like a stick, but it's not a stick. It's a piece of a crinoid. Ahaha! I found a piece of a crinoid. Whoa! In the top of the hill. I must say that, well, this one is very detailed. So it's, let me put it in the shadow. Maybe you can see it better. Or maybe not. Let me see. See? So I must say that I didn't found anything like this still. So this is the first time that I found a piece of a crinoid. So it's little, but it's so beautiful. So if there is one, probably there is more around. So I just need to investigate a little bit better. So, and it was right at the top of the hill. Woohoo! Well, nice. What's this? Yet another piece of... Oh, check this out. Oh, I have another piece of crinoid. Oh, let me just... so cool. So I'm in the right track. So, and what about this? This is a stick. So maybe there's more in here. So I'm not sure where the layer is, but I guess I'm in the correct side. So very cool, very cool. So friends, I climbed down the hill. So I'm down here in the valley, the other valley of the other hill, and I'm still next to the road. So I was on my way home, and I look and I saw this. So there's a huge boulders up in there, and I spotted something that could be some erosion made by the water, but the rocks out here are much different from the other ones that are in the top. So as you can see, there is a mesh of I guess some rudists in here. I'm not really sure, but there seems that there is fossils in here, that's for sure. But I just want to show you this, guys. So check this out. In here I was looking at this and I thought this could be remnants of some sort of a shell or what, and then something caught my attention. And check this out, friends, take a good look at this. Oh, there's a few hunters out there. Okay, check this out. So I guess this is a rudist. It's a little bit eroded, but anyways, let me see if I can pull it out. Oh, I'm not really sure if this is a rudist. Probably. Oh, this is a rudist. Not sure. Not really sure. Well, if it is, it's very much eroded. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to take this home with me, but anyways, see, there's no distinctive traces, just this round curly bit out here, so I'm not sure what to think. So anyways, I'm going to take a look around on this valley over here, so maybe I can find more stuff that is interesting. So I have a lot of boulders to investigate, and this side of the hill seems to be pretty interesting, so stay tuned, friends. So I was complaining in the top of the hill that there was nothing on the bottom, but on this valley, on the other side of the hill, there's definitely something out here that is interesting. So we have these bits, I guess these are bits of rudists that are coming out of the rock, but still very much incarcerated in there. And there seems that there is, I don't know, remains of one or maybe a coral. And well, I didn't investigate the top over here, so there's a lot of tiny holes and crevices, so I'm afraid there could be some sort of a bug or some snake out there. Fortunately, the sun is not hitting here. This is all shadow, but anyways, I should be careful. Okay, I was investigating that hole over there in the rocks, but then I looked down to see if there is something that could be in the ground over here, and definitely there's something. I don't really sure what it is, but this is almost the same stuff that I found on the slope of the hill. And oh, check this out. So friends, I'm not really sure if this is part of a rudist or if it's Orthoceras. If it is, because the other ones that I found have those lines, well, this is part of a rudist, probably. I'm not seeing any. Okay. Okay, probably this is part of a rudist. So my hopes were that this could be part of an Orthoceras, but I'm not 100% sure. And this is rudist on this side. Okay, but this is the same stuff that I found on the slope of the hill. So down here in the valley, there's the same stuff. So probably what I was finding was pieces of rudists, maybe. So friends, I'm starting to be amazed with this little valley over here. So just take a look at this. So the rocks are very grayish in this side, but there is this vein out here that's more red. And check this out, friends, check this out on this side. There's a huge rudist out here. Oh, I was almost fell over. So there's a huge rudist out here. So it means, well, I'm not really sure if this is a rudist. I believe the rudists are not so curly, but well, we don't have the midsection, so this is probably a rudist, but it misses this tip over here, this bit. So as I was saying, so this is a rudist because we don't have the inner spirals. If I have this inner spiral, so this was probably an ammonite, but not. It's a large rudist. It's a shame that I don't have all the curly bits. It misses a spots in here. Oh, but this is shame. I don't have this bit. I don't really sure if this belongs to here, or if it is from another one. But well, I will try to remove, but not really sure if I'm going to have luck. So, but maybe not this one, but there is a few others out there. So check this out. This is amazing. So I was saying that this was a terrible fossil hunting, but check this out. There's a lot of them still in there in the middle of this rock. So I'm going to see if I can remove. Oh, there's another one in here. So well, this is just amazing. And there are inner moles everywhere. So this, I believe this is not made by water. This is made by the rudist being in here. So pretty amazing. I will try to remove some and bring some with me. So stay tuned, friends. So friends, I climbed this slope here, and it's very steep, as you can see. I'm grabbing this root of the tree that was cut in order not to fall, and I climbed up here because I saw some exposed bedrock on this side. And check this out, the roots trapped fossils in here. I guess this is a Rudist. Let me see if I can take it out with that hand. Oh, this one is very stuck, and probably there is a snake or something in there as well, because there is a hole in there. But this check this out, this was a Rudist that was in there, in that root. So sometimes the roots of the trees capture some nice fossils, and I am seeing another one that is a little bit more up in there. Let me see if I can go there. Okay, maybe there is, oh, there's more in there, see? But since this is full of snails, probably there is a snake or some sort of a lizard out there. Okay, let me see. There's another one in here. Let me see if I can take this one out as well. Oh, this one is even bigger. Oh, check this one. But it's not so detailed as the other one. So now I know I need to see how am I going to get out from here. It's going to be difficult. Okay friends, here we are back at my office. So that's about it for today's video. I just want to show you some of the pieces that I bring inside. So these ones are washed, there's more outside. So I don't have much to see, just this tiny bit over here. It's small, but it gives a purpose to my fossil hunt, because I never would imagine that I could find this tiny bit of crinoid. I believe this is a crinoid. So in that slope. So very cool. For me it's the first, because I didn't find anything like that. I have a few in my collection, but they were given by a friend from the USA. We have this piece over here. I believe this is part of I guess Orthoceras. We have some spirals. Well, not sure if this is part of an Orthoceras. Well, we have some bits of well, I believe they are fossils. This one, I'm not sure what could this be. You can clearly see that there is one line, another one. Almost looks like there is a pattern, but not really sure about it. So, well, this is and we have this bulge over here. I don't really know for sure what this is. We have this part over here that is the inner mold of a Rudist. Still cool. Anyways, I bring this home, and we have some Rudists out here as well. So this one was covered with dirt, and after some cleaning, now it started to appear the white. So the rock underneath is very white, and we have this pattern. It almost looks like some sort of a cloth that is that made this pattern in the rock. So very cool. Not as much on this side, so we have still a lot of moss on this side, but still neat. So, and we have this other bit over here where I believe there's a part of a crinoid as well. So let me see if the camera does a proper focus. Okay, here it is. So, and well, this was quite fossil hunting, a little bit puzzling, because I keep running to some rocks. I'm not really sure if they are concretions or if this was truly in fact something in the past. This one, well, I'm not really sure. We have some lines over here as well, but the inside I'm not 100% sure if this was something. So despite that, so friends, if you like the fossil hunting of today, the video of today, don't forget to put a like and subscribe. You will help me a lot, and I'll see you on my next movie. Bye.